You have big dreams, but energy? Non-existent. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow, but then tomorrow turns into next week and next month and next year. Does that sound familiar? You want to get fit, start a passion project, a TikTok, social media. You want to follow that big dream of yours? And maybe you show up for 5 times. Maybe day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. You feel great, you feel productive, but then what happens? You get overwhelmed. It was too much. And then you feel bad, and then you feel like a failure, and then it's just a spiral of negativity that's just draining your energy. But good news, you're not being lazy, you're just being overwhelmed, and that's much easier to do something about. And in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how you do that and how you outsmart your brain. You're not being lazy, you're just being overloaded. Like everyone, we feel a boost when we start something new. We feel successful, and what do? We overcommit. We feel like it's all or nothing. We have the all or nothing mindset, okay? We feel like either we're all out or we're gonna give our 100% best effort. And while it's a good thought, it's not gonna keep you moving day after day, month after month, just by going from 0 to 100, okay? You need to take it slow. You need to feel like you're mastering it before you put on some more effort, you know? Just like the gym, you don't go from 0 to lifting 100 kilos to have this most high intensity workout that you ever tried. No, you make it slow. Maybe the first day you just go there, you get familiar with the gym. Maybe you go on the treadmill, maybe you lift a couple of weights, but you take it slow. You make it familiar, you make it your home. You just take it slow and you feel a little boost. And the next time you can do a little bit more and feel that boost and build gradually, so you make the gym a place where you feel good. It feels more safe. You don't need to take out all of your energy, do all of these things and just make it like a one-time thing. Because if you just build a lot of exhausting feelings to the gym, you don't want to seek out and go to the gym, because it's a place of discomfort. But if you make it a place where you feel good and get a boost, it's gonna be a much higher likelihood of you going back there. So that's number 1, to trick your brain a little bit. Take it slow. So with this little knowledge about how the brain works and how you work and how to not get overloaded, let's just put this into a formula. So number 1, make it small, make it impossible to fail. Like if you want to become a writer and write a book, don't do 200 pages in a day. Start with 1 page, okay? If you're gonna do the workout thing, as I said, maybe go a little bit on the treadmill, do 1 squat. Just start really, really slow. And if you maybe want to make more friends or be more social, say hi to just 1 person. Don't commit to making 10 new friends in a day, because then you're just going to be really scared and overwhelmed, and it's going to be too much for you, and too much unpleasant feelings is just going to make your mind be overloaded and filled with a lot of feelings. But it's good to be outside of your comfort zone. That's always how you grow. But if you make it too much, it's not going to be a place that you want to visit again. So just make it a slow process that you can slowly but surely make it wider, this little comfort zone of our heart and soul. And once you're done this, it's step number 2, and that's all to make the routine super simple for you, so you don't need to rely on motivation. And as I've said many times on this channel, that comes and goes. You create momentum. Don't rely on the motivation. Don't wait for it to show up. Just do things. It's gonna be so much easier to show up and do this if it's simple, if it's okay, if it's not that complicated and you have 10 steps in your morning routine. It's gonna be really just so much harder. It's just like skincare. If you have a 10-step routine, it's gonna be so much easier to just be all or nothing. But if you have a little bit of a cleanser, maybe you have a little bit of a toner and a moisturizer, 3-step, it's gonna be so much easier to just do it day after day. I've done that for years, struggled with acne, still have a good skincare routine. I don't sleep with my makeup. You know what? I'm in my mid-20s now, but from the early 20s when I was doing partying, I can maybe count on one hand how many times I have slept with my makeup on. Simplify it for yourself. It's gonna be much easier to just like keep on doing these things, and then you can advance after a while. You can build on it, but just start simple, easy. It's gonna be really much more easier to just show up then. Step number 3 is to do the 2-minute rule. And that's like with everything you do. Like it can feel really overwhelming if you feel like you need to commit to this hour-long task and it's just gonna be too much that you don't really want to show up. But if you just say to yourself, okay, I'm just gonna start and do this in 2 minutes, and if I don't feel like doing it anymore, then I'm just gonna quit. Then I'll just done it for today, and you're gonna feel a little bit of a boost because you just said and you did. You're gonna feel this little boost. And you know what? If you don't feel like it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. You can still keep on doing it. Then do it a little bit more. Okay? Just like see how the momentum builds when you do it, okay? Because the hardest thing is always just to get started with something. It's just this conversation you have with yourself inside of your own mind, where the voice is just like trying to get you to do other things and just like keep you where you are on the sofa watching Netflix. But if you, for example, want to just wash the dishes, okay? Just say, okay, I'm gonna put the water on and the soap and I'm gonna let it sink. And if that is what I'm gonna do, that is what I'm gonna do. But if I then feel like washing one plate, I'm gonna wash one plate. And if you feel like, okay, it wasn't that bad, I can wash another plate. And suddenly you have washed all of your dishes because you were already there, you were already in the zone, and then you just keep on going. The same is with your art, your writing, your creation. Just like saying, okay, I can write one page, I can do a little stroke on my canvas and just see what happened. Do I want to keep going when I have just started this project? It's just to take the first step. Give yourself 2 minutes. And an important part is, if you don't feel like doing it after these 2 minutes, you need to quit doing it, because it's not going to work the next time if you just know, no, it's just something I say, but I never really pull through. You need to make it a commitment. Like, if I still don't want to do it after 2 minutes, you can quit, because yeah, then you know you can quit, but you still feel good when you keep going. It gives you a boost because you did what you said you were going to do, and now you're doing more. So it becomes this like, yes, accomplished feeling. And that is what's going to drive you and what's going to keep building momentum. So step number 4 is to celebrate your small wins. And as I said, if you keep going after the 2 minutes, celebrate it. Yes, you did more than you committed to. You are that bitch. You're that girl. You're the it girl. You do what you say you're doing, and you do even more, okay? Celebrate it. Don't start to talk yourself down and make that little voice inside of your mind just take over, okay? Celebrate you doing the dishes. Don't start to compare yourself with Lily, who just washed her whole house. No, you just did your dishes. Celebrate it. It's gonna give you a boost, and you're gonna feel like, maybe I want to wash some clothes too. And if you choose to do that, celebrate it. Make it all about the good feelings, because you are much more likely to do things when you feel good about that thing. If you dread it, if you know that this little voice of you who tells you that you're never going to be good enough, if you like let that take over and know that if you go and start doing that's just going to be a lot of negativity for you, it's much harder to just get it done. So you need to just like feel good about that thing. Celebrate it, boost. Yes, you did it. That is what's gonna keep you come back for more again and again and again. So you don't need to be perfect, you just need to start, okay? The 3 steps, start in the small and then just build momentum. Build it. After a while, make it simple so you go back for more. Use the 2-minute rule to like get you started with things, because then it's much easier to keep going, because starting is the hardest part. And then step 4, celebrate your wins. Celebrate your wins. Woo! That's how we get there. More joy, more positivity, and just building more good vibes. Because if it's one thing that we like here on this channel, it's good vibes. And I want that for you too. So try this formula and share with me in the comment section how it made you feel. how far you've come, and just like, let's celebrate each other's wins. And if you feel inspired and like this, please give it a big thumbs up, because that is how other people are going to find this content too. And if you want to see more of me, I publish videos weekly on this channel, so you can subscribe if you want to. And if you really like this video, I know for sure that you're gonna enjoy this video right here too.